Hey, all, this is Rick Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan. And yes, it is the Rick Keys family. I am the patriarch, Rick Keys. So, anyway, I want to let you know that you had a little taste of my cousin, Paddy O'Keys. He's from Ireland. So he is going to be having a show next week. I'm going to allow him to do a St. Patrick's Day show, and I believe he's going to play a lot of Irish music. So stay tuned for that. So Paddy O'Keys joins the Rick Keys family. The family keeps growing. So today, Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show. Be playing some new releases that recently made it to the Rick Keys production headquarters, and some new blues from 2022 that have made it to the Roots Music Report chart top blues albums for the previous week. And just so you guys know, I call it the RMR chart. R means Roots, M music, R Roots Music Report chart. So I don't have to say Roots Music Report all the time. Okay, actually, this is not a new one. It was released, I believe, in 1991, somewhere around there. Can't see it without my glasses on for the date, so you have to just trust my remembering. I think that's what I saw. Okay, so anyway, it's Rory Block, High Heel Blues. I'm playing it because it's new to me and it's new to the Rick Keys Music Caravan. And there's one more song I'm going to play off there. And so here is Rory Block. Yeah, still haven't got that lighting fixed. Okay, Rory Block, High-Heeled Blues. Can't see it with the advanced lighting system I have here in Oceanside. We call it O-side because they're building all these high rises next to the beach. Can't see the ocean anymore, so we just call it O-side. Now the beach is just for the tourists. Now here's another one. Ilana Kotz. This one actually came out in 2017 called Subway Stories. As you know, Ilana Kotz made it to my her most current album, made it to my top blues album releases for 2022. But this was 2017, and she sent me a bunch of her earlier stuff. So it's new to me. We're going to play it. Subway Stories, Ilana Kotz. You can see that one. This one is brand new. It just came in. I actually haven't finished listening to it yet, but I will here soon. Hurricane Ruth blows into town, and she has an album called Live at 3rd and Lindsley. Not sure where 3rd and Lindsley is. I'll have to look it up. All right, here's another new one of my favorite pals, Albert Castilla. He's got a brand new release. Hold on, let's see something here. Nope. He's got a brand new release called I Got Love. Actually, you know, see how his name is spelled? Castiglia. For the longest time, when I first got his one of his first releases, I was calling him Albert Castiglia, but it's not Castiglia, it's Castilla. So he's got a new one. This one just came out. It was on the RMR chart last week. It went pretty high up and then just kind of dropped out for some reason. And it's so good, I don't know why it dropped out. But I'm gonna put it back into my new blues. Mickey Free, Turquoise Blue. Excellent. So, you know, I can't say enough about Mickey Free. He's actually coming out of my ears all the time. No, every time I talk, I'm talking Mickey Free. Next, coming up, that hasn't made it to the RMR chart. Shame on them. Really good one. Reverend Nathan. He's got an album called Volume 1. Maybe he hasn't made it because Volume 1 is kind of a dumb name for a release. This one is really good too. A lot of great songs. She may have been on the RMR chart briefly, but she hasn't been there for a while. She deserves to be there. Name is Lady A. Satisfying. And I'm going to keep playing some of these until the other knucklehead on-air personalities and DJs get the message that these guys are good and belong on that chart, because I have better class than most of them. Okay, that's the same thing with Johnny Fink, Stories and Scars. He's not on that RMR chart. I don't know why. He should be. Now we are into the chart. So we are into the Roots Music Report chart for last week. So this one, first one coming up, Big Al and the Heavyweights. He made a huge drop from number 23 to number 43. And his album is called Love One Another. That's certainly not what's happening in the world, especially in Europe in the moment. We are not loving one another, killing each other. And actually, those damn Russians, whether accidental or not, they bombed a maternity ward. That was not good. So, love one another, Putin. Knock it off. Okay, here's another big person. You just heard Big Al and the Heavyweights at number 47. Well, here's Big Man, Big Lou Johnson. He moved back up from, he was almost out of the RM chart. He moved up from 90 back to 45. So we've got the two biggies making some big noise. Next, coming up, Louisiana Red and Bob Quaratori. You like how I say that? Quaratori almost sounds like the mafia family. Rick Keys. Tell me about it. Louisiana Red and Bob Quaratori. Tell me about it. So you all know that this is live and I don't do retakes or readjust. It's just, hey, if I screw up, I screw up. Got to learn to live with it. Next coming up, Regina Bonelli. She is at number 29. And the title of that is Truth Hurts. She looks very pensive, her face thinking. Okay, next one coming up is Steve Shanholzer. He's got a release called Blues That You Choose, and it is number 28. I actually had to search out and find that one, and Steve was good enough to send me one. Actually, he sent me two, so I'm going to give another one to an attorney friend of mine. He knows who he is. You don't, and I'm not going to tell you his name either. Okay, so anyway, coming up, so that was Steve Shanholzer, Blues That You Choose, and he is at number 28. Now at number 25, brand new to the Roots Music Report chart. He's only released a couple weeks ago. Papa Chubby and Emotional Gangster. He looks like an emotional gangster. That's Papa Chubby. So that's at number 25 on the Roots Music Report chart. Top blues albums for last week. So we've made it to 25. So here we go. Some really good stuff coming up here now. We got number 23, Pierce Dipner. He's I believe 18 years old. And what's the name of his release here? Going Back. I actually had to go back to find the title of that. Going Back, 18-year-old. And this is really good. If he continues as he is, he's going to be kind of like Kid Lang or Johnny Lang and put out a lot of great music, but really good one for this 18-year-old. Bravo, Pierce. Next coming up, actually, Tommy Castro. This one came out in, I don't know, the late part of 2021. So I actually made it a 2021 blues release list, top choice of mine for my list for 2021. So I haven't been playing him a lot, but I'm going to play him today because he is going to have a show here in San Juan Capistrano at a place called the Coach House. And I'm going to be chatting with Mr. Tommy Castro, and I'm going to go see Mr. Tommy Castro. So he is still in that chart, even though it was a 2021 release. He's at number 19. Sorry about that. I put this blue sticker on there, or actually I just need to put it in another case. but I ran out of cases. I used this one that does say Tommy Castro on there. So he is at number 19. Next coming up, Carolyn Wonderland, alligator record artist, new to the alligator swamp. She is at number 17. I understand she's won several awards for this. She's at 17, and it's called Tempting Fate. Carolyn Wonderland. Okay. What else we got here? Okay. This one, it was at number one for a long time, and I didn't have it. So I searched, I actually reached out to the Dion management group, and they sent me one, and I'm really thrilled because this one is going to be on my 2022 top blues release album list because it's so darn good. It's got a lot of great artists in there. Let me see which ones I can read. Billy F. Gibbons, he's from ZZ Top. Bruce Springsteen, Boss Skaggs, Eric Clapton, Joe Bonamassa, Marsha Ball, Kebmo, a lot of great artists on here. So it was at number one for a long time. It's dropped down to 15, but I've noticed it's not moving from 15. It's kind of staying stationary. So that's a good sign that it will be one of the top, according to me, and maybe according to other. Dion, Stomping Grounds, number 15. Okay, Val Starr and the Blues Rockets. She is at number 12. She's got a release called Healing Kind of Blues. She's got one of those ones that's hard to see with my advanced lighting system too. Got to work on that. So Val Starr, number 12. Okay, now we're in the top 10. Scott Ellison, and he has a release called There's Something About the Night. So Scott Ellison is at number 10. You like that? All right, number 10. Number 7, Tinsley Ellis was up there at number 1 for quite some time. His album Devil May Care is actually number 7 on that RMR chart. By the way, Tinsley will be chatting with me, I believe, next week. So make sure you're here for that. And I'm going to see him at the Coach House. There are some advantages to being internationally known on-air personality shows. Okay, and number 3, John Mayall. He was number 1 last week. He is number 3 this week. And let me see, it's called The Sun is Shining Down. You like that? Sun is shining down. There you go. Sun is shining down. I don't have number 1 because there are some, how shall I say, lousy promoters that have not sent me their music. But all the other good promoters have sent me a lot of music, so you get to hear it. Let me see here. Last but not least, at number 2, we've got Bob Stroger and the Head Cutters. And as I said last week, Bob, could you have been any cheaper? It's like, how about like at least a picture of you? So anyway, see that? It is very plain. And sorry, Bob, you're lucky you made it up there. Maybe everyone thinks they're playing the Beatles' White Album, but no, that's Bob Stroger and the Head Cutters. Must have been a barber at one time. Number 2. So stay tuned. You guys all know how to listen to the Rick Keys Music Caravan show by now. So what you do is you go to, but I remind you because I'm trying to make more money, basically. So we need more people on YouTube to subscribe so I can monetize and be wealthy, rich, like people I know in the audience. So first off, Facebook. So go look for that Rick Keys Music Caravan. You'll like it. You can listen to it that way, but try to go to Rick Keys Music Caravan, not Rick Keys' personal page, because I tend to be a little more conservative than most Democrats like. So you may not like my opinion on Rick Keys, my personal page, but I have no politics on Rick Keys Music Caravan. Just to clarify that. Okay, now the next way is you can go to Twitter. So look for Rick Keys again on Twitter, like it, and I'm putting stuff there on a regular basis. But truthfully, the easiest way, I've told you numerous times, hopefully you're all listening, especially you newbies out there that are so confused. You go to Rick Keys Music Caravan and subscribe. It's the first thing you got to do, subscribe. And then you like it. Don't dislike it because that doesn't help me any. You like it. So when you like it, that is good for me and YouTube, apparently. So you like it. And then there's a bell. If you press that bell, that brings my shows and my guest host shows into your home on a regular basis every week. It just pops up magically unless Rick Keys goes on vacation. And then also there's a thumb icon. So you press that thumb icon and that spreads the good news of Rick Keys and his family to you, to your family, to California, to the nation, to the world. So stay tuned. Lots of great music coming up. All right.